and welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started.
Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 16th of September 2022. Let's start. What is the retail inflation in the month of August in India as per the official data? So India's retail inflation rose to 7% in the month of August from 6.71% in the month of July. Why? Because of higher food prices. And the consumer price index based inflation is above RBI's target level of 6% for the 8th month in a row. Okay, and as per the index of industrial production data that is released by the National Statistics Office, India's industrial growth rose 2.4% in the month of July, while this IIP had grown 11.5% last year, that means in the month of July in 2021. So food inflation has increased because of the prices of essential crops, for example, wheat, rice and pulses have increased. Fine. So only thing you have to remember is the retail inflation for the month of August is 7% as per the official data. Next is India is set to reintroduce cheetahs from Namibia in which national park? So India is set to reintroduce cheetahs from South Africa's Namibia in the Kuno National Park, which lies in the state of Madhya Pradesh. So after the cheetahs arrive in the national park, they will stay in smaller enclosures during the quarantine phase before being shifted to the bigger one. Okay, and cheetahs went extinct in India in the year 1952, and the African cheetah introduction project in India was started in the year 2009. Okay, you have to tell me at present cheetahs comes in which category of IUCN Red List. Do let me know in the comments. Also you have to tell me at least the name of 2 national parks from the state of Madhya Pradesh. Which organization in its report stated that 50 million people worldwide are stuck in the modern slavery? So International Labour Organization has recently released a report in which it is stated that 50 million people worldwide are stuck in a modern slavery. So the number of people trapped in the forced labor or some kind of forced marriage along with other crises has risen by 1/5 in the recent years to about 50 million on a single day. Okay, and this study was conducted along with the Walk Free Foundation. Fine. So data is not very relevant. Only thing you have to remember is this report has been published by International Labour Organization. Headquarters lies in Geneva, Switzerland. Now apart from it, Union Minister Piyush Goyal has recently released a handbook on safety in electrical installations, a way forward to safety by the National Electrical Code of India, and a guide for using the National Building Code of India 2016. Okay, so it was released during the 4th Governing Council meeting of Bureau of Indian Standard, and the pamphlets for awareness of general public while constructing their own home or buying from a builder are also released. Okay, So if you're asked that which institution released the handbook on safety in electrical installations, answer would be Bureau of Indian Standard. Next is, which country launched ARPA-H, means ARPA-H, full form is Advanced Research Project Agencies for Health, to reduce the cancer death. So US President Joe Biden has announced an ambitious plan to reduce the cancer deaths in the US. And a new agency named as Advanced Research Project Agencies for Health has been launched regarding the plan. And cancer is actually the second most cause of death in the US after heart disease. And this particular agency aims to prevent, detect and treat diseases including cancer, Alzheimer's, diabetes and other type of different diseases. Okay, so which country has launched this? Answer would be US. Which is the first bank in India to issue an electronic bank guarantee? So India's largest private sector bank, HDFC Bank, became the first in the country to issue an electronic bank guarantee in partnership with National E-Governance Services Limited. Okay. Actually, issuing bank guarantee was a paper-based and time-consuming process, and now it has been eliminated with the new electronic guarantees that can be processed, verified and delivered instantly with increased security. Okay. So the first bank from India to issue an electronic bank guarantee is HDFC Bank. Which institution was declared India's best business school for master's students by Financial Times MIM list? So IIM Bangalore has been declared as India's best business school for master's students by Financial Times in its annual Masters in Management list. And it has been ranked at 31 position in the global list, which also included SP Jain Institute of Management and Research in Mumbai and IIM Lucknow as well. Okay, the rank of SP Jain was 44th and the rank of IIM Lucknow was 64th. Okay, so India's best business school for master's students is IIM Bangalore. When is the Hindi Divas or the National Hindi Day celebrated in India? So this day is celebrated every year on 14th of September to mark the adaptation of Hindi, which is written in Devanagari script as the official language by the Constituent Assembly on 14th of September in the year 1949. And World Hindi Day is observed on 10th of January. So this day commemorates the anniversary of the first World Hindi Conference that is held in Nagpur on 10th of January 1975. Okay. So do not get confused. National Hindi Day is celebrated on 14th of September while the World Hindi Day is observed on 10th of January. Okay. Now apart from it, Ministry of Ayush celebrates Ayurveda Day every year on Dhanvantri Jayanti, and this year it will be celebrated on 23rd of October. So All India Institute of Ayurveda, which works under the Ministry of Ayush, launched the Ayurveda Day 2022 program, and it has been chosen as the nodal agency for celebrating Ayurveda Day this year. Okay, and what is the theme for this year? So the theme is Har Din Har Ghar Ayurveda. Okay, so two things are important. Ayurveda Day is celebrated in the month of October, and what was the theme for this year? Har Din Har Ghar Ayurveda. Next is, which state is set to provide unique farm ID as well as family ID to the people of the state? So Uttar Pradesh government is set to provide a unique farm ID that is similar to Aadhaar number to the farmers, which will be linked with the Aadhaar to provide benefits of all the government scheme. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh government will also start providing the family ID, and those families who are not getting any kind of benefit will be brought into the ambit of this particular scheme. Okay, So don't forget that Uttar Pradesh is the state that is set to provide unique farm ID as well as family ID to the people. Which state has signed a memorandum of understanding with IT Major Dell to create enhanced cyber security practices? So Karnataka government's Cyber Center of Excellence in Cyber Security, named as SciSec, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Dell Technologies to create enhanced cyber security practices in the state, especially among the student. Okay, so this agreement involves imparting of the cyber security awareness and practices to the students, also startups, small and medium scale enterprises, and the public offices. Fine. So Karnataka state has signed this MOU with IT Major Dell to create enhanced cyber security practices. Now apart from it, don't forget that recently Bhopal has hosted the Cybercrime Investigations and Intelligence Summit 2022, and more than 6,000 participants participated in this hybrid summit. What was the objective of this summit? So as to share the knowledge, examining new aspect in the cybercrime investigation and the case study. Okay, so summit will also discuss the issue of loan applications, and the summit is being organized by the State Cyber Police in collaboration with UNICEF. Okay, so you can be asked that which city hosted the Cybercrime Investigations and Intelligence Summit 2022. Answer would be Bhopal city. Next is Vedanta has announced to build chip and display manufacturing facility in which state? So recently Vedanta has announced a $20 billion investment plan for its first such venture in the state of Gujarat, and initially it was scheduled to be constructed in the state of Maharashtra. Okay, so this project is to be executed in a joint venture with the world's leading chip manufacturer Foxconn. Fine. So Vedanta will hold 60% of the Gujarat project, while Foxconn will hold 40%. Okay. India recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which country for the training of the diplomats? So a memorandum of understanding was signed between India and Madagascar for the training of diplomats, and it was signed during a special ceremony that was organized at Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Madagascar. And the signing of this MOU aims for enhancing the cooperation between the two countries in the crucial area of the training of diplomats, and also it will encourage the exchange of information and content of training programs for the diplomats. Okay, so which two countries are associated with the training of diplomats? These two countries are India and Madagascar. What is the name of the typhoon which has hit Japan and China recently? So according to Japan Meteorological Agency, Typhoon Mufa has hit Ishigaki Island near Taiwan, and this typhoon has approached Japan's southern island. Okay, so it has also brought heavy downpours and the winds to island in Japan's Okinawa, and China has also launched emergency response as the typhoon approaches. Fine. So the typhoon that has hit Japan and China recently is the Typhoon Mufa. So these were the most important current affairs and news from today, and now we'll move on to our revision section. Which three categories we are covering today? First of all, we'll talk about few important news that are important but we have not covered it in any of the categories, and after that we'll see few important banking related current affairs, and at last we'll talk about some important tournaments. Okay, so let's start with the recent news. Subrata Cup, which was seen in the news, is associated with which sport? So this cup is related to football, and recently 61st edition of this Subrata Cup began, and it is organized by Subrata Mukherjee Sports Education Society along with Indian Air Force. Okay, and it is regarded as the most prestigious football tournament for schools all over the country. Okay, Kiwi, which was seen in the news recently, is a variety of which fruit? So it is a kind of pineapple variety. And why it was in news? Because recently APEDA has organized an in-store export promotion program in Dubai for Manipur's pineapple. Okay, what is the aim? To harness export potential of the naturally grown organic certified pineapples of northeastern region. Fine. So this particular variety is from Manipur and it is a variety of pineapple. Okay, you have to tell me what is the full form of APEDA. Budha Balanga river, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which state or the union territory? So this river lies in the state of Odisha. And why it was in news? Because recently National Green Tribunal has asked two persons of Mayurbhanj district to deposit 36 crore rupees for illegal mining, and this is the highest ever penalty that is imposed on the individuals who are indulged in the illegal mining of the sand from the riverbed in the state of Odisha. Okay, so that's why this river was in news. It lies in the state of Odisha. As per the National Crime Records Bureau data, which state recorded the highest number of recorded cases against the fake news on social media in 2021? So the highest number of recorded cases against the fake news on social media came from the state of West Bengal, second was Telangana, and third was Uttar Pradesh. In total, India recorded 179 recorded cases against fake news on social media, in which West Bengal accounts for 43 cases, Telangana has 34 cases, and Uttar Pradesh has 24 cases. So these are the top 3 states regarding fake news on social media. Bhitarkanika National Park, which was seen in the news, is located in which state? So this national park lies in the state of Odisha. And why it was in news? Because recently 3,700 saltwater crocodiles were born from 122 nests. Okay. Diugar Hydroelectric Project, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which state or the union territory? So this project lies in the state of Himachal Pradesh, and recently NHPC has signed a memorandum of understanding with Himachal Pradesh government for the implementation of 500 megawatt Diugar hydroelectric project. Fine. Next we will talk about important banking related current affairs. Which private bank has been selected by the Reserve Bank of India for the test phase for their offline retail payment? So recently RBI has selected the HDFC Bank for the test phase of their offline retail payments. Which bank has partnered with the international supplier of escrow banking solutions, Kessler, to provide digital escrow services to the bank client? So for this purpose, Yes Bank has partnered with the international supplier of escrow banking solutions. On the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which bank recently launched a new term deposit scheme called KBL Amrit Samriddhi? So this is a new term deposit scheme of Karnataka Bank. Which bank in Bangalore opened its first branch specifically for startups in Mangala? So recently, State Bank of India has opened its first branch for the startups in Bangalore. The launch of a new campaign called Vigil Auntie has been announced by which of the following bank? This is a campaign of HDFC Bank. Which bank has signed a corporate agency arrangement with Star Health to promote its health insurance plan? So this is the initiative of IDFC First Bank. Okay. Now we'll see few important tournaments that are important. Which country is the champion of the 6th Asia Cup tournament that was held in 2022? So Sri Lanka has defeated the country Pakistan to win this tournament, and venue of the finals of this tournament is Dubai. Who is the winner of the US Open Tennis Tournament 2022? So the winner of US Open Tennis Tournament is Carlos Alcaraz. He is from the country Spain, and he has defeated Casper Ruud to win this tournament, and Casper Ruud is from the country Norway. Which Indian player won the Parisian Open A Chess Tournament 2022 in Serbia? First of all, venue is important. This tournament conducted in Serbia, and who is the winner? R. Pragnanandha. Which Indian chess player won the Norwich Chess Group A Open Chess Tournament? The winner of this tournament was again R. Pragnantha. What is the position of India in the Asia Cup Hockey Tournament 2022? So in this tournament we have won the bronze medal. So we were at the third position. Okay. Which are the top two countries? First was South Korea, second was Malaysia, and third was India. And we have won the bronze medal by defeating whom? By defeating the country Japan. Okay. And don't forget that this was South Korea's fifth win in this Asia Cup Hockey Tournament. Which Indian chess player won the La Roda International Open Chess Tournament? The winner of this tournament is D. Gukesh. Which Indian chess player won the 2022 Reykjavik Open Tournament? Answer would be Pragnantha R. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Hatsana signing off.